Hey YouTube, it's Mike Peng Gangster, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation that last year worked very well. There were certain tactics that maybe people forgot that were used last year that worked extremely well in FIFA 22. Now, yesterday I showed you guys a video about what custom tactics you guys should really be focusing on, and that was the fact that if you're ever down in a game, just activate constant pressure, okay? So that still applies on any formation or tactics that you're going to play. Now, there are certain formations that I said that are just better than others every FIFA. 4-1-2-1-2 narrow is one of those formations. Last year, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow worked very well. Now, this is more like a refresh formation tactics that have been from last year to this year. I've been playing around with them a little bit, and I can tell you that yes, they're still working as they used to work last year. So for people that forgot exactly how the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation was played last year, I'm going to show you guys real quick how it's done. So at least this is the way I do it. So you get into your defensive style, defensive style. Defensive style. You keep that on balance. The width, you put it at 35. The depth, you put it very high, 75. Now, I personally like playing on fast build-up when I play 4-1-2 narrow, especially that this game is slow. I kind of want my players to move because they seem like not to move very much. Again, you're losing the game, just go here, put constant pressure on. Some people may want to try putting pressure after possession loss right off from the start. If you want, you could try that out. I'm keeping it on balance. Whenever I'm down in the game, I just go constant pressure. It seems to work very well, like every year. Chance creation, I keep it on balance. Again, these are all things you could play around with it just to see if you find something that works a little bit better for you. The width on the attack, we put it at 30. You want the formation to stay as narrow as possible. Players in the box, the more you put, I feel like the more opportunities you're going to have of like screwing up your opponent's defense, okay? So I put 7. Corners and free kicks, I mean, I don't know. I never really go higher than 2. My team looks exactly like this. By the way, the team that I have is completely untradeable. This is a complete untradeable team. I ended up getting Sterling in the one of the advanced SBCs. So hey, sometimes you get lucky. Instructions. Okay, so for people that forgot how the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow was, the way you would work, it was you would put one guy up front on getting behind, and you would put the other attacker on getting behind but come back on defense, so that when you're defending, this will become a 4-4-2. And you will put the cam on come back on defense. And this is what will create that big 4-4-2 defensive style in your 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Now you will put your defending CM on stay back while attacking, and that's it. You don't touch the cover wing thing. You just leave it exactly the way it is. On the other CM, you just leave them on balance. Again, you don't touch the cover wing. You just leave it exactly the way it is. Now, when Rooney is not supposed to be here, I'm supposed to put Laurenti. I was just fucking around. Don't worry, this is not the real squad. You're supposed to put this guy on stay back while attacking, and at the same time, you put this guy on stay cover center. Now you also put your left back and right back on stay back while attacking, and also put them on overlap. The reason why you're putting them on overlap, if ever throughout the game you need support from your left back and right back, all you got to do is in game with the D-pad, make them come and attack. There's no point of putting them offensively over here. It's might as well use that in the D-pad while you're playing the game. For people that remember how to do it, you use your D-pad. I can't remember which button it is exactly, but one of them tells you your fullbacks to come and help you up front, right? Anyways, these were the instructions that people were using last year on the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, give or take. I would suggest people trying it out. I personally find the game still works very well with these type of formation, especially this year that the gameplay is very slow. Having a narrow formation is more direct and just makes the game a little bit more easier from my personal experience so far. So go ahead, go try it out. 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I think it's still again one of the top 5 formations of the year for sure. And I personally believe these tactics are working just as fine as they were working last year. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.